Why do India start favourites against Sri Lanka? Remember, Sri Lanka didn't have a great 2019, but they produced to my mind, two of the most remarkable results of 2019. I thought winning a test series in South Africa, winning it 2-0 or something else, one of the greatest results in the history of Sri Lankan cricket. But they sent a team without some of their key players to Pakistan and won 3-0. And a lot of the players would have gone there, played in that slightly high pressure situation and come out well. But the numbers are not in favour of Sri Lanka, because if you look at the numbers, look at simple things, not too complicated, averages, strike rates, economy rates, you look at things like those. Now, simple things, look at T20 batting averages post the World T20 of 2016. There hasn't been a major T20 tournament since then. In India, right up on the top with batting averages, and well, there's other teams close by, but pretty much at the top on strike rates as well. Notice no Sri Lanka in there yet. No Sri Lanka go all the way down. Sri Lanka right at the bottom under Ireland, Zimbabwe, Bangladesh when it comes to averages and strike rates. And there's a reason why everyone thinks India start favourites on this. With bowling, the numbers are pretty similar too. Sri Lanka down at the bottom. India's economy and strike rates are much better. So you've got to believe India start favourites. But is there such thing as a favourite in T20 cricket at all?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think the format is such a dynamic format that you cannot actually on your day you can beat any team. It's a kind of format where if you just have two batsmen in your batting lineup and then they play 20 overs, they can set up a total for your bowlers. Okay. And so that's why the bowlers become even more important in this format to have that kind of quality to be able to contain any batting lineup. So that's something which always has been the case, and you actually see that the teams doing consistently well in this format. You'll see that bowlers they have those kind of quality bowlers to make that impact.
See, my big problem with Sri Lanka right now is that sometimes what we call the top of your mind things are accurate as well. If you went and asked 20 years back, name 2 Sri Lankan players, somebody would say Jayasuriya, Kalavatarne, Murli, this thing. Even 10 years back, 5 years back, you'd say Sangakkara, Jayawardene, 100%.
Dilshan was a great top player.
Malinga. Today, if you ask them to name, they'll be hard pressed. They'd say Malinga, they'll be hard pressed to find a second name.
I think I'd say Kusal Perera.
Maybe
but he's erratic. He becomes good, he can win.
None of them have given the kind of consistency that those guys have given, and that's the truth of the matter. I mean, the fact of it is Sri Lanka cricket had a fantastic run. They've always punched above their weight, and for a country that size, remember they kept reaching World Cup finals. They did very well 2007, 2011. They've done excellently for themselves.
Actually,
it's just now that you've hit the
There's one other factor. Let's put up that Sri Lankan T20 team that's playing today. Angelo Matthews is not in it, but also not in it is someone who's in the squad but who's been their most talked about young player, and he's just fading away. That's Kusal Mendes. Now you're looking at Avishka Fernando, you're looking at Oshada Fernando, you're looking at Dhananjay De Silva's had a couple of good years, but you don't know if they'll become big players. Everyone thought Kusal Mendes will be a big player. He's that fabulous 100 against India, I still remember a couple of years ago. But a lot of their players, and I drew the parallel with Pakistan fast bowlers. The Pakistan fast bowlers come up, and the next day there's another flower in the garden. Similarly, I get the feeling with Sri Lanka that the batsmen are not reaching where they can.
Even you start this from Angelo Matthews. In 2009, if you remember that T20 World Cup, Angelo Matthews came and opened the bowling, batted beautifully. He was there. Dinesh Chandimal. Yeah. He was looked at the next big guy. Dinesh Chandimal is going to happen. Kusal Mendes. So that they've had a lot of stutters. You know what you mean? Guys have not sort of reached out and done it. Whether it's a system which is not working, but none of them have taken bloom like say a Jayawardene or a Sangakkara have. And that I think is the most serious problem.
Those players, though, those players don't come.
They're generation players. Yeah, absolutely.